Hi everyone. I wanted to show you how I turned this this ring tray into a beading tray. I can't find a beading tray like this here in Nova Scotia. And I tried Amazon, couldn't find one. Tried Michael's, couldn't find one. Not sure where else to look. So when I saw that these were on sale in June, they were half price. So I think they were about $15 regular price. And then they were, all of this like jewelry display stuff was on sale for 50% off. So this is it's hard to see, but this is like sponge, and there's, I'm going to use my wedding ring. You can see how it holds the rings. So I went ahead and bought 2 of these, and what I did was I just went and pulled this out, and it actually came out pretty easy. It is glued down, so you have to be careful. Pull that out and hang on to that. You never know, you might use it for something. And it was covered in this really sticky glue. So I've gone ahead and tried to scrape some of the other glue off, and I just used one of these blades, and be careful because the glue is on really tight. So just try and scrape that glue. And the reason I scrape it off is there's so much glue that it sticks up, and your beading mat will move to the impression of that glue, so it'll look weird and your beads won't sit properly. So yeah, just be careful. You see what I mean? It's really, let me turn it around, see if that's so. Yeah, I'm surprised this is if I tried to buy this kind of glue, I'd be like, no, can't find it. It's crazy. I tried heating it with my heat gun, and all it did was made the glue move around. It didn't actually help me take it off. So I wonder if I stuck this in the freezer, it would make the glue a bit hard, and then it would come off. So, wow, I'm almost done here, and then I'll show you what I did. Let's just get that. Watch your hands with these. This blade might be a bit dull too, which is good for me because I tend to cut myself. So we don't sharpen any of our knives in the kitchen. It's finally coming off because I've been to the emergency room twice with cut fingers. And one time I cut, my finger was on a mandolin. I was using the guard and a piece of potato got stuck in it, and it just happened so fast. I took the guard off and went to push it through, and I think it was this finger, yeah, you can see a scar that it cut right through. That was not fun. And the funny part was, when I ended up in the emergency room, the doctor that was looking after me was one of my teammates from the swim team. He's like, "Oh, Emma, what'd you do now?" I'm like, yeah. Okay, I think we're good now. We'll just get rid of this stuff. Garbage. Okay, now to get this last little stuff, I got a sanding block for drywall sanding, and just, it's going to take some of the cardboard off, but at least it smooths this down and gets the last little bits of, and how much you do, it's up to you. I'm having flashbacks of our renovations. We had to take our bathroom apart right down to the wall. And when we went to put the drywall back up, we realized the wall was crooked. And some of the framing 2x4s had warped, so there was nothing we could do, so we had to fur out the wall and then try and make it as smooth as possible. Okay, so that's done. Garbage can out here. Ugh. And try and wipe the, let me get some just a bit of got a bit of Windex here just to get this stuff off the velour. You could probably use a lint brush. There. So what I did was, for the bead mat itself, I'm just going to show you. I have two bead mats here. This here is ones I got from Amazon, and you can see they're smaller than these other ones. These ones I got from Kelly's Bead Boutique, and the prices were comparable to both, so definitely I would go with the bigger one. The thing I find with these small ones, it's a very small area to work on, even if you were just putting this out on your desk. So you see the difference here. This is pretty amazing. So all I did was I just flipped this upside down and put it in place, and I took my roller cutter and went down around and cut the extra pieces off. And the reason I didn't use the small mat, you could use a small mat, but this is what you're going to end up with. You're going to end up with a gap here, and what will happen is your beads will, if they roll into there, they'll roll under the mat. So just clean that off a bit and set it in. You now have, now you can secure this. I just took some, I don't have any out right now, but that ticky-tack stuff you can get at the dollar store, and just took 4 little pieces in a little ball and then pressed it down and pressed these on the corners and it stayed in place, or you can just leave it like that. And that's that. You put your stuff on there and your beads, and for leather wrap bracelets, when you're working on them, you can use it to attach the bracelet like this and work on it like that. Attach it with string and then you can work on it like that. So I paid, I think, $7 for these, and I bought 2. And the other interesting thing that you can do with these is, if you're working on a project but you need to do another project or start another project, and you don't want to, say you have your leather wrap bracelet attached here and you're halfway through the bracelet and you need to do something else, you can leave that, take this one and stock it. Do your stuff here. Now, do them separately, but when you're putting your stuff away, you can stack them, and this way this stuff doesn't get mixed up or whatever. And I didn't realize these stacked this well, because I probably would have ordered a bunch more, because I end up with multiple projects on the go, and I have cats, so I can't leave my stuff out at all. If there's any needles, any threads, any leather, they are into it. And of course beads, right? So yeah, it's good to be able to cover it up. so that's that. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you find a bead tray for less than $7, let me know, because it's took me a while to figure this one out. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.